Day 3.
Shotgun season. Got my b-ball sweats on. We're gonna be dunking on these bucks.
Sure. Well, good morning, good afternoon, good evening to all. Welcome to Hartung Family Farms, kind of. Day 3 of deer season. This tradition, we always go to Frenchie's for breakfast burritos that really know how to clean out your colon.
Burrito.
Burrito. The good stuff. Okay, any advice today, Bob?
Aim straight, pee straighter.
Okay, well, day 3, deer hunting, Monday. We're gonna drive this down and push it back this way here. Bob's gonna go up there. I'm gonna be over here. Mel, Lynn, and we are going to see if we can get a few more deer today. It's a little chillier out today. Thank God there's not a lot of wind, but it's like 4 degrees out, so we're gonna see what we can do. We'll see if we can hunt some wobbits.
I'm hunting wobbits.
He's hunting wobbits. Okay, we're getting dressed and ready to start day 3.
Alrighty, everybody. Day 3, first season Iowa shotgun. See some deer tracks already. Gotta go up to my spot. Going up this nice road as opposed to taking the steep, snowy bluff there. Bud's behind me. He's gonna block somewhere halfway up this hill, I bet. I have to backtrack and block over there by the fence line. Can't go over the fence line though, because we're not able to hunt that portion of the land. But we're gonna do with what we got. And I think we got a good setup laid out for today. So hopefully we'll hear some shots.
There goes Bob way up there. He's gonna go up and go around that way. And we are going to fresh deer tracks there. And got Bob tracks too. Not Bobcat, Bob track, the Bob man. Anyway, we're gonna go up here about another, hopefully get up there in that next hump. And that's where I'll sit and wait for him to come by. Like I said before, there's no wind. So if there's no wind, it's not so bad. But it's still cold. It's been a long time since we had snow like this. So let's go have some fun, be safe, and see what happens. So we had a pretty good extra days. Saturday was a good day. We got 5, 6. And then yesterday I think we got 2. So I think we got, I don't think Bob shot. I don't think I've shot. It's pretty though, isn't it? You know, we're in Jackson County, so you know it's beautiful. It's beautiful, Jackson County. You know, when you see that fence line way over there, when you're about 200 yards from there, then you can dip into the timber a little bit. But once you cross that fence line, it gets really woolly. But that's where deer always are laying. So you just gotta fight through it and just kind of zigzag your way through the hillside. Now we're gonna take this left side. We're gonna pick up a blocker at the end of this drive and then push it to the Bellevue Cascade. So once you guys get done, you two can stay up there. I don't know who you'll meet.
Are you familiar with where we're going as well?
I doubt it, to be honest with you. But like I said, just pick him up and then just, yeah, just spread out.
Jackson County, Iowa, day 3. We got 8 deer down. We got Don blocking up there. Scotty's to my right, and I've got the middle. Thought I just heard something, but I guess not. The deer walk pretty quietly in the snow. But you got the Pac-Man here, representing Hartung Family Farms. And hopefully we'll get about 5 or 6 deer today and go home and clean them. Be nice. But my avenues here are up the hill here, cover this side of the bottom. Donnie up here, he's got to that hillside and to the left of this thicket. So got some pretty good shooting lanes right here. So with Scott up on top of the hill, it's pretty safe. Safety is our #1 concern, so we'll keep you posted.
Fun to walk in. So we're just starting drive number 1. We got 4 pushers pushing this down to the gravel, from up on top of the highway down to the gravel. We have 3 blockers actually lining this valley, just kind of in case the deer kind of run right through. They rarely do that. Most of the time they'll kick over on top, and then we're actually going to keep going and wrap this around the backside, and we got some blockers kind of over by the highway.
So we'll see what we see, but it's a cold one right now. 3 degrees out. It's supposed to warm up to like 20, but it's freezing right now. Hey, you never know. Sometimes we kick something up in here. Oh, I know. A lot of deer tracks. Just took some cover. Yeah, there are a lot of tracks in through here. Now, other than that timber, a couple guys sit on.
Stacked up in here.
Hopefully between the 3 for sure. And I'd say I'll walk the fence line. Just kind of like I said, walk halfway up this hill.
Okay. Dip in right over
Yeah.
here. Where you're gonna go.
It'll be basically where we cross the fence at the top of the hill where that fence meets. That's where I'll stop.
Okay.
And kind of just help prevent them from...
So you got pretty soon after that.
Yeah, exactly. Got us 3 in there. I'm gonna shade ahead a little bit with the south wind that we have and us not having permission to hunt there. I want to shade ahead. So with the deer think about coming this way, they'll see or smell me and stay in the drive. We don't really care if they kick over because that's where our next drive would be. But if they kick that way, they're safe. Man, I'm seeing a lot of deer signs in here. Like a lot. That's what they do. They never stay in this drive. They always bust over early, and that's perfect. Oh, here's a bed. Yeah. So we had 2 bucks bust over on top of the next drive. Perfect. That's what we wanted. Like I said, we just do not want them busting back this way. So I'm gonna try and get ahead. Yeah, there's just so many deer signs in here. It's impressive. 200 yards in front of us. Kicked up over the top. Nice. Ugh. Some deep stuff in here. So I'm shaded ahead a little ways. Try to keep the deer from doing that. Perfect. They're looking good. Well, we saw deer. That is good. Nice thing about the snow is I can kind of watch the other valley to see if there's anything moving in front. I don't see anything yet. Drivers are right here though, and I'm shaded ahead.
Going to block. So here's that fence line. I have to stay on this side of the fence line. There's a highway a couple 100 yards down there. So I have no shooting lane that way. But everything's straight ahead. I have a good shooting lane. Down there a little bit I have a shooting lane. But my purpose right here is to make sure the deer don't skirt out past me or double back. Because we have more blockers down there. So unless I have a nice good shot, I'm probably not gonna sight one up. But someone has a nice stand right here on the side of the fence that I can't hunt. So I figured this might be a good spot to try to look for deer. Alright, I got my gun set up. Now I'm just kind of looking at my lanes here. Got a lane there. Got a real nice lane there. Don't got much right there unless they're like point blank. So I'm hoping or imagining they're going to skirt out over that fence line right here and keep on going that way. Been up here about a half an hour, I'd say. I put my gun back on my shoulder because I don't have a ton of good shooting lanes right now, and like I said, mostly I'm supposed to just contain the deer and prevent them from doubling back. Have not heard any shots, have not seen any humans or wildlife besides a bunch of birds and cardinals, out of all things. So hopefully drive's not dead, but maybe they kick some stuff out to the west. We didn't have any blockers over there because that's where we will be hunting next.
Into my uncle's property, I believe. I believe it's my uncle's. If not, it's really close, but it gets a lot thicker. You can kind of see multiflora rose bushes and everything over there is just gravy walking. Yeah. Is there a cord video?
Ours do.
Oh, nice.
Some of them have pictures of.
All right, it's been probably about 1 hour. Haven't heard anything, haven't seen anything. And just on the other side of down the valley and over there, I think I just heard a driver. So I'm gonna wait a little bit longer and then maybe mosey my way over there to see where everyone's at. But no shots on this drive so far.
There, I believe. We're gonna push this down, up, and down. It's gonna be fun. So much fun. We're gonna basically walk everything out and see what happens. I'm gonna walk over here and make sure I can find Alec and Scott, and we'll get moving. Just keeping my feet together and just kind of sliding down this hill. So it's steep. With a foot of snow, it's about impossible. So we're just gonna push this down and up and then down again. Ooh, yep. Climbing this pig is going to be fun. Oh my goodness. Whew. Just pile driving down this hill. Deer, that's a rabbit. So I'm waiting for my two drivers to meet up with me here in the bottom, and then we're gonna ascend this mountain. Ugh. Starting the mountain climbing. Here's a cedar tree that got rubbed up on by a buck. Just a vertical climb through crap. Oh, it wouldn't be so bad if there weren't so many rose bushes and briars. Just literally skirting edges of bluffs and other crap. It's hard work traunching through this snow. Is traunch the right word for it? It feels like the right word for it.
Way down at the bottom there is Ronald. Doop. He was driving, so the fact that he's here and no shots means the drive's done. Well, that's poop.
Okay, I made it to the top. Robert was right there blocking. A lot of deer signs in here, but haven't heard any shots whatsoever. Dang. Walk up to the crest of the hill and just push this over, see if we see anything.
Well, we just heard a gunshot go off. I don't think it was somebody at the bottom. I think it was someone over there on the other side of the highway. But who knows?
That was a shot. Something was in here at least. Pushing this around the back side of the hill, and there's a really weird sounding shot. Only one that would kind of make sense if they're down the valley in front of you, shooting away from you, because it sounded like a thud. There's only one shot too, so cool.
Okay, I just heard one shot down over here. That's, I think Mel's over there, so I like when I hear just one shot. So hopefully we have one down. Be a while before I find out though, because I'm not walking down there until we're done. Still cold out here too. Way down there.
Okay, might have been us. Really hard to see. I just saw 2, maybe 3 deer skid out on the other side of the highway. There they are, straight ahead on my camera. You can't see them. They are 1, 2, 3, 4 deer. on the other side of the highway. Good 300 yards at least. They look massive though. Yeah, there's no way you can see that. But there they go. Might have been us shooting then. Someone on this side of the highway before they crossed.
Okay, so there's my drivers. Walk this thing right to the bottom. Well, we got one shot off. I think that was Dad or Lynn blocking up here. So that's good. Both of those two don't shoot very often. Well, it actually worked, hopefully. Oh, we got a shot, so something worked. So I was probably Lynn that shot then. Right at the bottom of this hill. Here's his tracks, Bob. Or Mel's there, Lynn's there, Dad's up there probably.
Okay, well, looks like I gotta, must be the end of the drive. I hear somebody here, see if somebody there. Only heard one shot. That was down there. So we're gonna walk down there now and see if we can see anything.
See if we have a deer. Hopefully. Where'd they go?
I couldn't shoot.
Oh, who was the one shot? Huh? Did someone shoot?
Yeah, Lynn did.
Oh, Lynn did? Nice. Oh, good, you get to pull the trigger. I was glad there were deer in there, because that sucked.
What?
I'm just glad there are deer in here. Where'd they jump the highway at?
Right here.
Oh, right in between you guys.
Yeah. But look, I mean, I made my mind up right away. I can't shoot them.
Yeah. How far between you and Lynn do they cross?
About split us.
Really?
They grabbed the hill running, and I could have shot one up there, but that looks pretty small to me, and so I let it go and it stopped down here. I'm like, fuck, I can't shoot you.
Yep.
There's no way. Hit a building.
Kicked 2 bucks over into Hartung's.
Okay, that's good.
Bobby walked down the logging road and I walked straight down.
They're holding tight until you get up on them.
Yeah, it's gonna walk right behind Alec.
Yeah.
Alec, turn around. What? To your left.
What about it?
There's a deer.
On the hill?
Yeah, 50 yards to your left.
Dead deer or live deer?
Alive, it's running the pasture.
Well, they were coming between the bluffs and they were coming around this side, and I picked out the biggest one and took her a bit to find her in the scope. Then she stopped and watched a couple of little ones run first.
Oh, really?
So when she stopped, it's like, oh, there's my chance. Blam! Jerked it.
I made my mind up, and I said anything from that corner, they get down the flat, I just can't shoot. The road's right there, and I'm gonna hit a building if I miss. So,
There is somebody up there.
Yeah, Alec's coming down.
Oh, did he go looking for that deer?
Yeah, Alec and Scott were wrapping this hillside.
that one looked like a button.
They're hard to find in the scope.
Oh,
when
yeah.
they're running.
That's what I don't like about a scope.
Yeah. But her standing there broadside is exactly why I wanted this, you know? I mean, I
Yep,
screwed up the shot, I guess. I probably
Well.
jerked the trigger.
it happens. We know they're always kind of above Dave's house, always. That was fun, wasn't that?
That was. I had to crawl probably half the fucking time.
Crawl? How
Just all
close?
this little piddly shit
How close to the house were you of Dave's?
above the house.
Just above, yeah. That bluff lock is terrible.
I didn't even hear him shoot.
Really? I heard it because it was.
It wasn't very loud, and I was just over by that pole.
I heard it, but I knew it was one of you guys because it was a boom, and then quit. Did you say anything on the way down towards Heacock's house on the way down the hill?
There was one kicked up when you went in. The doe went into the valley that we just got done pushing.
Really?
Yeah.
Aaron said 3 more kicked in behind us. So when you lost sight of me and I went over the hill, that's when it kicked, or?
When me and Alec first hit the timber.
Really?
Yep.
So it went in
I
between
could
us.
just see her head as she was running.
What the f? How many tracks did you see in there?
There was quite a few. But it was all the ones that we pushed.
Yep.
I see them ahead of us.
So they must have been just sitting kind of. Well, do you think they were just sitting above Heacock's house, or do you think you pushed them across the valley?
It was before I even got to the house and I seen them.
Really? There's our cows. We're doing our property today. It is absolutely freezing out. So we're gonna push this down. I'm gonna block this one. Yep. Cold. There's actually a nice doe behind it though.
There is one up in the timber.
Got a little fawn feeding and then a nice sized doe behind it, just sitting at us broadside. Yeah, there's 2 deer just sitting right in the hillside there. That fawn, not a care in the world. Then there's a doe kind of behind it. It's looking at us. Frenchie just goes, shoot that sucker. But replace the S with an F. Yeah, just staring at us, still feeding, not a care in the world. Where's the mom at? 125.
I shoot it for being stupid.
You're sitting at 100 yards. 110, shoot it.
You don't shoot it, I'm gonna.
Go for it.
Where's the mom at?
I wish the mom would come over and try saving her.
Oh, is that the baby?
Yeah,
Oh,
Stretch don't care.
I thought that was the mama.
Oh, the mom's in the timber.
I'm popping it. Ready?
What a dumb thing to get in the jean.
Hey!
There's no way.
Are you?
I think you did too.
Did aim a little high.
Frenchie or something else. That was a good shot though with the slug. 120?
Well, it's a sabo.
Oh, that helps. That's the type of deer that's going to get hit by a car.
Yep.
You get the button bush?
Oh, I hope so.
A little fawn doe.
Yeah. Okay, we got one deer down. Putting it out of its misery. There, it's dead. Let's see what we see for blocking. Scott's there, Alex up there. I'm gonna be up top. Stretch is right here. So we're gonna get it. Stuff is fun. Oh, I'm out of breath. We're about up here. Stretch is gonna be right there. I'm gonna be up here. See if we can shoot some.
Well, we're about ready to start our next drive of the day.
Oh, it is
A little slow moving because there's a lot of snow on the ground.
A lot slow moving.
Our truck's somewhere over there. Stuck. Try to be a little ambitious in the snow. Mother Nature won, so we'll have to get the tractor to pull that bad boy out or get some chains. But we're gonna try to traverse this really gully finger right now. It's gonna be really slow moving, and I might have to go in and out a bunch because with all this snow it's gonna be almost unpassable.
Little rub right there. The thing will come right at me probably. So we'll see what happens. And there's my spot. I was looking for that slug. You can barely see it right there. From like 5-6 years ago, I shot a deer here, put the slug on the tree. Oh, that's funny.
Okay, we made it up. Bob's over there, Mel's over the corner. Don and Lynn are down over the end. So had a little mishap. My truck is stuck. I got a little creative. I tried to turn around. I shouldn't have. So we're gonna have to pull him out when we're done. But we're starting this drive this way. Up here, blowing out of the south, right into my face. So, but as you can see, there's a lot of snow, crazy snow, but a lot of tracks too. So I guess where there's tracks, there's deer, I hope.
As we were getting out of our truck, we heard some gunshots already, so maybe that's their blockers already before they even got set. Guess we'll find out when we get there. We're not even where we're gonna be driving. Found a couple beds. These ones look less than ideal. Couple beds, and look at all those tracks. So they definitely like being around here. So let's see if we can mush them that way.
Drive number 2 is just starting.
Mill's gonna start traversing down to the bottom. Found another bed. And some poop. Alright, they gotta be somewhere. Okay, we're making progress. We got tracks galore. But I wanted to offer another moose joke for the audience. What do you call an animal with antlers and comes with a spoon? Chocolate moose. You know, today it's a lot easier to find bedding, but we can still find rub every once in a while. That stuff doesn't look that fresh. That maybe, I don't know, a little bit over there. But no recent tracks, except my own.
Play some buck action up here. I just don't see them. Lots of tracks. I saw 2 deer kick out on the other side here, cut over across on the other side of that bale up there. Other than that, I didn't see nothing. This is crazy. I didn't hear any shots. So, well, at least we got deer sign. Still waiting for a couple shots. I can't believe it. There were some shots earlier. So we didn't start the drive yet, and I heard a few shots go off. So hopefully we got a couple down. But it's so wide here, I can't see. I don't know if Bob's supposed to be over here somewhere. Then Mel, then Don, then Lynn, then Steve, and then Aaron going down. But as you see, the snow is pretty deep.
Get a load of this, guys. There's a fat squirrel just hiding right there. Can you spot him? He right there. He hasn't moved yet. I'm gonna get you. Up there he goes. Oh, bye. Damn squirrels. Whoa, look at all these deer tracks. Look at that. They must have had a convention right there. Plotting to evade us. Corporate bastards.
Something up there.
So normally, when there's not snow on the ground and I drive this part of the hunt, I usually walk across 1 or 2 of these trees, this one in particular. But since it's so snowy, there's not a safe way to get traction on my boots. So that is an accident waiting to happen. So I need to find a different way to get around. I might have to try to loop around to get back up. It's so warm just walking through the woods that I took off my gloves, and I'd rather walk outside in 20-degree weather with no gloves on just to try to stay cool, because I am hot right now. If only my barrel was hot from shooting deer. Actually be hot from the, the explosion and, the velocity and, kinetic energy transferring over to energy via heat, but oh well. Okay. Bud yelled at me from up top. He said, hold on. He must have spotted someone in our line a little far back. Because right now, there's Don, Mel, and myself all lined up. But Bud's back a little bit, probably like 80 yards behind me and up top. he must have saw someone way back there, so we're just gonna hold true until we see people. That's the way to keep the drive effective as well as safe, making sure we're not shooting into each other.
Not a thing, not a shot. I didn't have a single thing run by me. There's Lynn. But I did take an explosive grumpy. That was bad. Not a single shot, not a single deer, except right at the beginning. I was gonna say, there's trails everywhere.
There's fresh tracks right here.
Did you guys see anything at all?
No.
Nothing kicked up this way at all? Surprising with that south wind. The only thing I can hope is they all congregated in Dad's.
I think I'm sweating a little bit. Anyway, we got this drive done. I think there's one deer down. So now we're gonna go set up for that timber over there, push it down. Hopefully we get some blamming done over there too, so we'll see what happens. Not so good here so far, but it's ugly, but we're still having fun.
Go out your teacup and take you out like a bowling pin. Be funny for the, be good content though, Steven.
How many did you see? 2. I see nothing up there. Yeah. Oh, this is at the end?
Beginning.
I didn't even hear you shoot. I heard something, but it sounded like it was 3 hollows away.
Yeah, it did. Right at the beginning.
Yeah.
Like, I was still on the back side of the hill, and I'm like, are those our blockers? Is that or what?
I didn't think it could be. There's no way.
Hey, I thought you were blocking over here.
I was up top on the ridge line.
Oh.
Froze my giblets off.
Yeah, last time I did that, it was a 40-mile-an-hour wind. I stood in that other timber for as long as I could.
It was my own stupid fault. I didn't bring my warm gear out of my truck.
Scott finished off stretches.
Oh, we did, okay.
Hey, you guys stay over there, okay? Only cool kids over here.
Yeah, we got a path cut over here.
Yeah, I was gonna say I'm taking my own path. Yours is a half and Steve's is a half.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Okay, we got a half a deer down. Stretchy's little baby he shot right there. So that's one down for today at least. So recap this one, we didn't see near a thing. 2 theories. 1, they just scurry right on to the next drive, which is very plausible. And 2, it's just so snowy, so tough conditions. Unless you're, it's about
3/4 the way up.
yeah, it's towards the edge of the clearing up top. Basically just have to jump them, get right on top of them for them to jump. So yeah, you can kind of see, yeah, that little brown spot you're probably talking about.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, yeah, Stretch shot it. All 3 of us weren't gonna shoot it.
Careful now, don't break the rack.
I mean, it was a good shot.
The boys are dragging out Tatanka. It's a moose. He one-armed it down the hill. What's that going to cost?
I'm hoping at least 31 cans of beer.
They call that a dirty 30. You bet. Boys, after a long day's hunt, the Schwager men.
Lynn wants to go drive the next one, I heard.
Yeah, got the youth movement going.
It's a behemoth.
You got a bunch of snow in your barrel, Don.
Yeah, yeah. Oh. Just pop one off, Stretch, that'll clear it out.
Button.
No.
Dang
I
it.
see a lump right above that.
Stretch's credit, that thing was asking to die. Because its mom took off up the hill and it was actually walking towards us.
That's the mom I probably saw up there.
They're coming at us.
Frenchy got gloves.
What the fuck?
Did you knock the milk off her lip yet?
I tell you what, she went down like Mike Tyson hit her. Legs just went boom.
Stretch is,
Dropped her like a bad habit, huh?
Stretch is just like, if you guys ain't gonna shoot her, let me at him. Steps in the front. Steps in the front. Boom.
Just,
I don't know.
as soon as he pulled that trigger, the just dropped and we
Yep.
just...
We just
All of a sudden, whoop, head pops up. Ah, damn it.
spined. Yeah, I was like, did you spine it?
Can't read it.
Yeah.
Is it 500?
Spine it.
Oh, yeah.
All right, Frenchie, what did it sound like?
Blam!
There you go. That monster. one stinking deer out of here.
Let me,
Very important to have a saw.
So we're gonna gut that thing. We're gonna start the next one. 1, 2, 3, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 up on top of the hill. It's got 11 to do this. Ooh. Ooh. Definitely need more. That's what it is. Oh, what a behemoth.
Okay, there's the 3 drivers. They're gonna go up to that fence line. That's our line fence. They're gonna walk that over the top. Then we'll push this back. I'm gonna be out here in the field. We got us a round bale here. There's one down there. I'll stay behind that round bale till they come up. And then we'll just go down and drive it to drive the deer to the blockers, I'm hoping. So this is push number 4, I think. So hopefully, I know there's 2 deer in here for sure because I saw them go over there. But so nose is running. Let's go see if we can get something out of this one.
In there. Oh. Little figured out. Steve, you gonna be able to find your blind this year? All right, let's roll.
Will we be able to see that from where we go? I haven't seen that yet, so I was kind of curious where that's at.
It'll be tough, but I can give you the right area. It's about 30 yards off the field.
did your dad get his truck stuck on top?
Yep.
Yeah, get the tractor out to get that out? Or what?
Yep. Dad's property. We're gonna walk in these deer tracks. Gonna walk in up here, walk all the way to the end and walk back. Jeez, look at all these things. Crazy amount of deer in through here. Fresh too. I think I got him, but Scott, see if you can scope left edge of that corn. I wanted to get up here because I knew there was corn.
Did he go down?
I think so. I didn't see him run. It's hard to freaking see. Let's go look. He basically, that's first one I was high, second one I hit a tree, the third one he like spun and I didn't see him run. Yeah, I'll let you get going.
And then you guys can kind of sneak.
Yeah. Where's he going? Where's he at?
He's right here, pushing back up, trying to get down the edge. There, he just went down the edge.
Is he moving?
Yeah.
Oh.
He's stumbling bad though. We could try to push him. Like if somebody goes up,
So we're
make sure he doesn't get back in.
we're going to that field.
He went in this clearing and kind of like, the clearing was kind of a bowl there. He went over the knob.
Okay.
But he's
It's-
barely.
It almost seemed like I smacked it because he went down.
Looks like he's like dragging his back legs for sure. But he's stumbling sideways. Like,
You want to just let him?
He went down into the timber,
Yeah.
past this clearing.
That's our property, but
he might be right on the edge, but he did.
Quiet.
So Alec, Don and I are walking around to get to our spot where we're gonna drive. You can't see it because it's over the ridge, but drive a big finger in. But as we're doing that, we just heard 3 shots from our drive blockers.
Stop, Alex. The deer runs this way.
If he runs this way, we'll be ready.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, Bud will take a crack at it first. We'll hear him.
I mean, in case he missed.
Yep. And then just real quietly sneak up the bucket. Blood. There's blood. You ran that way. How about, why don't you just go back up on top there? I'll follow it for a little bit. Especially, we gotta make our way that way anyway. This hillside sucks. He sat right here for a while. He barreled through this fence. He's not gonna make it. There's a lot of blood here. He couldn't jump the fence. He barreled through it. No, but he stood right on the other side of the fence for a while. There's a big blood hole. I'm gonna go a little bit and then I'd say we'll just leave him for now. What do you think? Yeah. Yeah, you're gonna have to, you can cross the fence and be in the field a little bit. Yeah. Yep, that's okay. I'm only gonna go about 100 yards max from this fence. Okay, I'm gonna leave my hat there. He's hit. We'll let him lay for a little bit. We'll go back after him after this drive.
Count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Don't see a lot of traffic though.
Well, guys, that was tiring, but we're just gonna let him be and go back for him later. He seemed pretty good, so we'll just have to see. I'm trying to walk all this because
Right, here we are, Hartung property again. We're blocking. I'm in a tree stand. I'm about 20 foot off the ground. We got a blocker up there. We got one halfway down the hill and two more on the other hillside over there, and they're driving to us. We usually get some deer out of here. They like this logging road that comes down right below me. And if they don't take that, they take this fence line right here. So I got some pretty good windows to shoot out of. So we'll see what happens. We got one small doe in the last run. Cost him a 30 pack, but we got, I think, 5 guys blocking and 7 guys, or correction, 5 guys driving and 7 blocking. As you can see, it's pretty woolly terrain, but like I said, hopefully we'll get some deer out of here. We'll see what happens.
couldn't get a side-by-side up here. Oh, and this sucks. I am gassed.
Alex going down there, Don's up there. You got the Bob man here. We're gonna start probably our last drive of the day. This is, formerly called the honey hole drive, because at the very end, usually where I block is the honey hole, where there's always deer to be shot. This year we're doing a little less than our normal drive. We have the church property over here. We can't hunt that this year, so we're gonna make do with what we got on this line, this side of the fence line. We're just gonna push that all over there to our blockers. So we already heard some shots earlier from what I recorded previously, so hopefully let's get some more deer.
How far away is the driver? Oh yeah, there he is. He's going back. He's in the drive. Yep, he's in the drive.
I don't know if they can see him, but we need to let him know. Oh, he's going back out. He's crossing.
Shoot him! Nope, not anymore.
That was a nice.
Oh, we just had a buck kick back on us. is what it is. He was literally sitting right here, kicked back into the timber. We just don't have permission for that this year. There's a guy hunting that. And I had a couple comments on permissions and whatnot. So we obviously own some of the land that we hunt. We also ask permission from neighbors and whatnot. And because we don't own the land, we don't always get the chance to hunt it. So like this one right here, a neighbor's cousin or grandson was hunting it this year. So therefore he get first priority, which is completely okay. It's their right to do it. All right. So it is what it is. Buck went out, but there's got to be more in here.
Okay, well, there goes that buck. He looked like a nice buck. I had him sighted in. I don't think I would have taken a great shot at him. I would have been more lofting lead, which is why I didn't shoot, but he looked big and nice. Maybe I should have taken a shot.
Okay, and then basically what happened there was I was walking up the food plot. We had a standing cornfield plot there, and there was a nice buck sitting there. So I shot 3 times at it. 80 yards, iron sight, definitely. I mean, I can definitely hit that, and I did hit it. So I missed the first 2, and I hit the 3rd, and then we tracked him for a while. Kicked him up once, but we're just going to let him lay for a little bit and come back. I definitely hit him hard. He's moving, so I don't like that. It's not ideal by any means, but what do you do? I mean, I'm a decent shot. Can't say I'm the best shot in the world by any means. He was sitting there broadside 80 yards. Wish I had my 450. Wish I didn't stuff the barrel full of mud. To say, so that buck that doubled back, they had a shot, but it was actually on the neighbor's property. So nice job not shooting, guys. Good no shot.
Cornstalk bale. Ron put this out here so I can hide behind it. 2 reasons: so the deer can't see me, and then I can stay out of the wind too. So kind of cool. I'll be able to start the drive up there, and they'll push this all the way down through here, all the way over to the blockers. So that's the game plan. It's a beautiful day in Jackson County, folks. A little windy, a little cold, but it's Iowa, and I love deer hunting, so.
A lot of deer signs in here. A lot. That's real recent here.
We are seeing a ton of trails right now. We just saw another buck going for about 80 yards in front of me, go straight ahead. He looked like a 6-pointer, young, but really good looking rack already, so hopefully he survives this year and see what next year brings.
Actually standing in the field that we're going to put into CRP next year. So our last corn crop was 2025. It did pretty good, but we're going to turn this into hopefully a deer, pheasant, turkey haven. So there's actually 31 acres up here. I'm going to put 27.5 in a set aside. And there's going to be a 3-acre food plot from that gate hole out here. We're going to put 3 acres into it. We bought this, I should say my wife bought this farm back in 2014. Yeah, that's when she purchased this farm. So we farmed it for 11 years, and now we're going to put it back into CRP because it was in CRP when we bought it. And I've been hunting this ground here for probably, I bet 40, 45 years we've been hunting this ground. Ed Dunn used to own it, a good friend. Jim Dunn's the son of Ed. Jamie Dunn's the grandson of Ed. So we've known the Dunns for a long time. I've always said if this property ever comes for sale, that I'd love to have it. And lo and behold, rest his soul, Ed passed away, so the kids sold the farm and Pat bought it, and I bought this chunk off of him. It's 260 acres of beautiful Jackson County prime hunting ground. So we're actually going to put this back in to set aside. Put it back in its natural phases. So they say it takes about 3 years to get it up where you want it. So I'm really excited about that. So that's what we're doing here, this field here. Will be set aside in a couple of years. We'll plant it this spring and go from there. So I'm pretty excited about it. So thank you, Ed Dunn, for letting us have the opportunity to get that.
A lot of fresh tracks.
Dude, this place is torn up.
Uh-huh.
You want me to come up around the creek bed towards you or towards the alley? Look at the beds here. The trails galore. Oh my. Look at these beds. Some more over here. More over there. God, what's a herd of deer called? A school? I'm about to school them in something called deer jerky.
There's the honey hole. Yeah, I would have been Stretch or your dad. Hang on, Aaron. I got a f***ing bitch to cross here.
Alright, 2 shots just went off. Saw a doe on the other side of the valley. Probably that was the one they were shooting at. Okay, there's Alec. Okay, I'm gonna head back up and try to find Don. Heard Don yelling behind me. Think I got a little too far ahead. So now I gotta go find Don.
Hua. Hua. Another shot, so 3 shots total. 2 different. You know what, over teacup. Ouch.
That was a shot. Heard another shot on our side of the valley. Straight ahead. Hopefully that was the honey hole. Still gotta find Don. Don! Hey, I finally found Don. And a bed. Alright. Let's keep on going now.
Whoa!
Well, I hear something groaning. Wonder if they shot him. Didn't quite kill him. I'm stuck in a valley, so I can't do any good up down here. So, gotta make my way up there.
Poor little guy. There are just tracks everywhere in here. So there are 3 barrages of shots. 2, 1, 4 or 5, something like that. This guy's recent. Starting to lose my voice again. Fresh poop. These are really fresh tracks. It's a friggin' deer high right here. Jeez. A lot of tracks. Hopefully get a couple deer down. Then we can go find my buck. Where's Scott at? Where's Scott? Probably looking for that buck.
You shot at it?
Those 3 shots early.
Oh, okay, I heard those. You hit it? Joe came down here, and I fucking went to pull up and shoot, and I went to turn, and my sling got caught in my shoulder. My gun went sideways. Fucking fired. Huh?
Gangster shot. Where was it at?
Right here.
Oh, really?
Did you hear that ball after they shot?
Oh my God.
I've never heard that before in my life.
Yeah, that was something. Ah, you got hair.
Did I?
Yeah. Scare the hair off of it.
That's all I got then.
Oh wow, that was a short shot.
Yeah, I know. I didn't see it till, well, not far back from where you were. I pulled up. I'm like, oh, so I shot it. I thought, well, maybe I'll hit.
Yeah, it looks like you just got fur.
Wasn't that fur something?
Hey, I've had the miles on today. Walked all the way up that hill, just in this drive alone. Walked up that hill, all the way down to that cornfield, all the way back here. Now we're gonna dive in, go look for that buck. Let's get it. Feel bad, like I said, you never want to wound a deer, but it happens. It's deer hunting. So I'm gonna track it until we can't no more.
Well, this drive's over. Sounds like Stretch got a small basket rack, 30 pack. Sounds like Ron hit a big one. And him and Scott Ernest, hi Scott Ernest, are tracking that. We have a little piece in the timber reserve that they're in, and that's not a fun place to go because it is bully woolly. So he's over tracking that. And I'm gonna walk back to my truck. And then from there, probably have to walk over and get my tractor. And then get my truck unstuck. Yeah, the bud man got his truck stuck. I don't know why.
Okay, so here's where he went. Let's get back on his blood trail. Hey, like he's still dropping chunks, so it makes me think that he's not going to make it, but we'll find out. So like it's stuff like that, like he's got a lot of blood. Hopefully we find him, but gosh darn, poor guy. Right there's where Scott went in. I'm gonna keep going.
What a nightmare. I'm stuck. Oh yeah, the bud man messed up. I got new tires ordered, but they didn't come in time, so we are pulling this bad boy out.
I'm not sure where they're even talking about.
Right there, that tree line there. That's the start of the cornfield. So behind us, like 200 yards.
So, but he said it's probably on the creek bank. Hasn't crossed the water yet. I didn't see it.
I think Ron's still tracking his buck. They come and got the side-by-side. They're gonna go into the neighbor's property. I called him up, Tommy, and he says, yeah, go ahead and get it. So they're in the process of tracking down that buck, and hopefully they got it by the time we get down there. Ted and his boy are over there hunting in the blinds across the street. Forgot to give him a camera, but hopefully they get a little action too tonight. So we'll see what happens, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen. You got the bud man. He's a lot happier now than he was 5 minutes ago, I'll tell you that. And Lynn, help me out. He's unhooking the chain now. Definitely gonna make a phone call right now and see where those tires are at, because these are junk. Doesn't help we got 12 inches of snow either, but
Okay. We think we see him right there. So we're gonna try and surround him. 4 guys. I'm gonna try and cross real quick. Crossed right there. Okay, we have chased this thing quite quite literally as much as we could. So caught on its trail. We thought it would bed down. It never bedded down. That's the thing, this buck has the iron will of a Goliath. Basically, I've chased it all the way up to the neighbor's property where I don't have permission to go into. We're out of blood, out of shooting hours. It's 4:40 right now. I thought I'd go. It just is what it is. It sucks because he was a nice deer and I wounded him. I hate wounding deer. Now, let's look at this objectively. He was broadside, 80 yards, stationary. Should I hit that shot? Absolutely. But did I miss? Yes. Can misses happen? Abso-freaking-lutely. Does this stuff happen? Yes. It's hunting. It's not killing. So yes. Does it suck? Yes. Did I literally break my body trying to find this thing? Yes. I have literally walked probably 10 miles in a foot of snow with steep side hills. So, go ahead, keyboard warriors, tell me what I did wrong. I'd love to know. Because yes, am I pissed at myself that this happened? Absolutely. But is it part of, is it a part of it? Yes. So, looking back, I wish I wouldn't have chased it after I shot it. Because it was hurting, and it bedded down. That was the only time it bedded down, was when it, when I chased it. Because I chased it for like 200 yards and chased it from a bed and it got up and I never quit. Literally never quit. So after that we were like, okay, let's go do the drive and we'll come back after it bedded down. We'll find its blood trail. Hopefully it sat down and passed away. Well, no, because this buck has the genetics of a champ. Never did that, and it just kept going and going. And I shot at it up there and I chased it all the way around, came back down the hill, across here, across the creek, all the way up there. This thing literally ran for 5 miles. So it is what it is. It sucks, really sucks, both for me because that was a really good buck, but also for the deer because I don't like wounding animals. Like, I'm not heartless. So it just is what it is. It's part of hunting. If I would love to know what I could have done better, drop a comment down below. Just a quick correction. We did have permission to go into that property, but two things, the reason why I didn't. One, it was getting dark. Two, there were so many tracks. I had no idea where he went because he quit bleeding as well. And three, I know they hunt. I did not want to walk all the way up and down their timber to keep it going. So just is what it is. But I got rubbers. Always take your rubbers with. Crazy. Yeah, I originally shot this thing right there on top of that hill. Whew. Nuts. My pissed off, very angry, exhausted, about ready to pass out look. Is what it is. It's sport. Still sucks though. I can't walk. I'm done. Whew. Oh baby, that's all we got out of this. So Rap, how'd we do today?
Well, it was cold, it was windy, but we made it through.
How'd you do today?
I took my gun off of safety today.
Oh?
Yeah.
Oh?
Almost thought about shooting.
Which one was it?
It was most likely a pretty nice sized buck. About 100 yards downhill right before we started a drive, our last drive of the day. And he was running towards the property that we couldn't hunt. And I had a shot right before he was going to jump. And I said, I don't want to take that shot because I was probably going to miss.
All right. Well, nice job not shooting with property that we don't have permission to.
That's right. Because then if I hit him, we'd have to track that bad boy because Lord knows I'm going to hit him in the heart. Probably.
All right. I like it. Budley, what about you?
I put a lot of miles on today.
You and me both.
But good day hunting. A little windy, a little cold. I did see a couple deer, but I did not put my gun on fire, so I did not shoot.
Why not? You saw some deer.
Well, they were kind of long ways away. See how I pointed, Scott? Long ways away. So, but it was still fun. We enjoyed it. We got a couple today, and we got 2 more days. So it's gonna warm up too. So let's get to 30s tomorrow.
Oh yeah.
I don't know what his definition of fun, but trudging through 13 inches of snow in side hills is not my definition of fun. But we made it through. Like I said, it's missed one. Actually missed a couple deer today, and we got 2 though. We're gonna go and enjoy the camaraderie, enjoy the sport. Everyone's learning, everyone's having fun, and everyone's being safe. That's all that matters. So we'll head into the deer shed.
The monster.
How many people are gonna take to get that one out of there?
Oh, it's heavy.
I got my Christmas t-shirt. You're close.
Oh yeah.
Moose joke.
What's on Daniel's upper lip?
Shot someone's new.
A mustache.
A mustache. Daniel, mustache.
Right now.
I love you guys. Hartung Family Farms.
You're not wearing the hat. You're not wearing. Wow.
Oh, well, you're gonna take your mat. I got a moose joke for you.
Talk to me, Goose.
What do you call a herd of moose?
What do you call a herd of moose?
A herd of moose. Hey, what time
That's
are you picking
so
up the
amusing.
side by side?